Finally, guys, Hamster Combat is launching. Yes, drum roll. This is actually one of the most anticipated launch ever. And I'm really concerned on different ends. Excited as well as you are, because Hamster Combat is actually going to be launching. But then, we have been waiting for this, right? And now it's coming. Right? There's a lot of anticipation around Hamster Combat. I would say that there has been a lot of consent, there has been a lot of questions, and everybody has been waiting literally for this particular listing date. So these guys releasing their listing date right now is more of like a wake-up call to most of people that are still active on Hamster Combat to keep on being active and keep on growing. And also a wake-up call for those people who have actually gone to sleep to wake up from their slumber and start getting more active and growing in the space, because there's going to be a lot. So in this video, basically, we're going to be discussing the Hamster Combat listing, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of insights on things you basically would need to do, things you basically need to know prior to that date. It's very important to actually stay through this video and watch to the very end so that you do not miss a single information, because everything is really going to help with earning more during the listing. Okay, so looking right here on Telegram, you can basically see Hamster Combat announcements yesterday said save the date. The Hamster Combat TGE and airdrop is September 26th, and we are all glad that there is already an existing date for this, right? But before now, a couple of days back, Hamster Combat had like an interview session, right? They had an interview session with Block, and it was streamed, and they had a couple of questions being thrown at them to answer why. Do you understand? And answering those whys will basically help us to understand the ideation around Hamster Combat and everything that they've been doing. First of all, at a point when we started seeing a lot of new games on Hamster Combat, this new game, that new game, most people had a lot of concerns. In short, they started losing a lot of people in their community. Yes, they lost over 1 million subscribers on their Telegram and all, and it became a very huge concern for them. And with all of those, I think somehow some people might actually think that, oh, they finally dropped a listing date September 26th, maybe because they started losing, people that are active with them. Because come to think of it, we have been with Hamster Combat for a couple of months now. Pig servers came and launched. Dogs came and didn't stress anybody and launched. And we always say that, airdrops that would actually pay you will not stress you. And that is where there was a very huge concern around Hamster Combat. Because the question here is, will it really pay as much as we are expecting? Or is it just going to be one of those other airdrops that come and they demand so much of you, and then at the end you get to take home peanuts? Right? So first things first, from the interview, they have currently started seeing that their community is not happy with where they are, toeing towards. Yeah, because we've been active on Hamster Combat for months, doing the daily cipher, the daily combo, playing the keys and all of those. And there's been nothing said about the listing date and all. Very crazy. Especially when most people in the community are seeing other, crypto projects come, do their airdrop, and they go. And Hamster is just there. I don't understand. Right? So this was more of like a wake-up call for them, understanding that their community is not pleased with them at all. In short, before we proceed, guys, how many Hamster Combat tokens do you currently have? Yeah, how many hamster coins do you have? Let me know in the comment section. For me, if you check up on my hamster, I would say that I'm one of those people that actually, stopped hamster for a while, because I literally felt that these guys, I knew they were serious, right? But I felt like, they are not yet ready for what is coming. They are not ready to give they are all to their community. So, with the fact that I actually, have a lot of things doing, I just had to pause a little. So you can see here, I have about 83 million hamster coins, and you can see I also have a profit per hour of 1.4 million, right? So let me know what is yours, guys. How many profit per hour do you have, and how many coins do you currently have? One of the beautiful things I know I did was to make sure that I increased my profit per hour, and that's even what's giving me this 83 million, because I know before now I had, like, let's say about 1 million after buying a couple of cards for, profit per hour and all, right? But then I'm going to be more active with Hamster Combat now, since there's already a date, right? There's a date already, so I'm going to be more active with Hamster Combat. But then, guys, let me know if you want me to also carry along with, every of the things that will help us to prepare ourselves for the airdrop coming. Let me know in the comment section below, right? You can see new games, the puzzle game, the Hexa puzzle game coming up and all, the Cafe Dash, the 𝗦𝗲𝗶, the Twerk Race, a lot, and even more games coming soon. Somehow you're going to be suspecting that maybe these guys are just manufacturing games back to back. Maybe they're a game factory or something like that. What do you think? Because at a point I didn't really get all of this, and I don't know why. So yes, you can actually see the dates. There's even a countdown right now. Airdrop September 26th and all. And when you scroll down, you can see I actually made a video about this on all of the points that will actually help you with getting your airdrop allocation. All right, and for the withdrawal, I've connected my Ton wallet already. Okay, so that is in the next 28 days. Hamster Combat is going to be launching. Who is happy with me? If you're happy, let me know in the comment section below that you're happy. But then, guys, still going back to the interview they had. One was the angry community. The second one was now the reason for the delay. Now, for the reason for the delay, Hamster Combat already said that they did not expect to get as much as 300 million people playing the game. We all know that Hamster Combat actually, the way they went viral and blew up, it was like crazy. And nobody expected that to happen. I would say they initially thought that they were going to grow to 10, 20, 30 million, people, and after which they would just, list the airdrop and they're all fine. But imagine when you are thinking of one thing and then God has other plans for you, right? They came up and they went really, really viral, and they grew their number so fast. But then with anything going viral, you would have noticed that the creator actually gets choked, or the creator actually gets more of like confused, because they did not plan for that virality coming, right? And because you did not plan for the virality coming, you obviously might flop somehow, right? But if you're able to manage it very well, then you can still carry people along. For me, I must say the Hamster Combat have been able to manage the way they went viral very, very well, because they have taken their time, first of all, which is the first thing to do best, to now really see how to get the community engaged, right? They are the biggest, crypto projects currently, like in numbers of people in the community. Over 300 million players, 52 million subscribers. YouTube, they are all blown up. Twitter, they are everywhere. Come on. Right? So they literally started releasing more and more games just to get people engaged. Right? So in the end, it's not really about, they are dropping more games because it's just a game factory, but they are dropping more games while trying to figure out how best they can serve this huge number of people, which is you and I. Okay? Now, moving on, let's look at the account ban. Now, Hamster Combat also said during the interview that you can always play Hamster Combat on multiple devices. So some of you guys that are using this on multiple phones and, multiple telegrams and all, well, you are in luck, because they've actually said that you can do that. Okay? But in as much as, it's not always the best approach to do, because if you share your attention to different places, most probably you might not even be able to make up anything tangible in even one. But if you put your attention on one thing, you'll make the most, right? And this is where they also spoke about account banning for bots and all. For people that use bots, definitely they're putting a lot of things in place to be able to ban bot accounts. But even though they don't have all of this infrastructure yet, they basically would be able to set up something before they launch, which is on September 26th. It's going to be great for them to set up that, because I wouldn't want someone using a bot and then makes a lot of money, and we actually striving and working so hard do not do as well. Okay, so yes, there's already an existing date. Let me know if you're excited. I am quite excited. And what I'm going to do next is to share with you guys a couple more insights, because I'm going to be active with HAMSTERKOMBAT, more active than ever before now. I'm going to share with you guys some more insights and share with you guys some more strategies on how to make the most here. But then, if you've not started HAMSTERKOMBAT, I'm going to be leaving my link for you guys down there in the description of particular video so that you can actually start now. Don't just start. Also use the second link in the description to join my Telegram community, because instead of here, we have a lot of discussions. We have several conversations around how we can actually grow and scale in the online space with airdrops, crypto, and other, make money stuff around the crypto space. Okay, so this basically is just this quick information, and I'm really hoping that we can make the best out of it. And definitely, I would see you in my next video. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and peace.